Hi everybody, we are still in the midst of a drought. It is almost July 1st. It's, I don't know what the date is, but it's getting on close to July.
Yeah.
And we still haven't had any rains since I don't know how many we're behind. We got to be 10-15 inches behind for the year, ever since we planted the ridge field in April. As you can look here on the ground, there's very little bit of grass out here, and anytime there's a drought, Mother Nature tries to cover the ground with the only thing that'll grow is this stuff. This is common ragweed. The sheep will eat it a little bit, but the horses won't touch it. And if you look out through there, all the green spots is just common ragweed, and everything else is bare dirt. Where we do have grass, the horses have stayed down to 1 knuckle high. So there's just not much I can do. So we're out of desperation. I've been threatening to kind of sell some horses off. You have to destock in a drought. So we did sell Blondie yesterday, and I have some more that I need to sell. But right now what we're going to try is we're going to try to set up in a temporary paddock with electricity. I have 3 acres on the other side of the railroad tracks that isn't fenced, and it's down there on the other side of as far as you can see, and it's got quite a bit of good grass in it because it's never been grazed, but it's not in the safest location for keeping an eye on the horses, and it's not fenced, like I said. So we're going to try a good electric temporary fence and move this herd of horses down there. While they're down there, what I'll do is I'll put them a protein block out there, or a protein tub, and then I'll feed the rest of the hay that I have stockpiled from last year, or even put a round bale out there. And maybe I can give this a month off, is what I'm hoping to stretch that 3 acres into. And during that month, if I can get my tractor fixed, I'll brush hog everything, brush hog the ragweed down, so that when we do get rains, the grass will come back with a vengeance, hopefully. So say a prayer for rain, and let's go look at the new pasture location.
And really quick, the worst part is this kind of happened last year too.
Yeah.
So this hasn't really got to recoup from last year, and really the last few years have been really bad. So this just makes it worse.
So on our way down, I wanted to show you some more areas of the pasture. This is where normally our best grazing is down here under the power line hill. And as you can see, horses have got bare dirt exposed everywhere, and the weeds are kind of taking over here as well. So this is another, just more of the same on the example on why we got to get them out of here. There's no moisture in the top layer of this ground anymore, and it's just turning into dust.
Yeah,
so we got to give it a rest for it to be able to come back at all before the growing season this fall. And what I'm hoping to do, like I said, if we give it 30 days off, that will get us through July into August. Then we could graze it during August, and then in September and October I'm planning to take them back to the lease farm. So that would be just about right if we could get it all brush hogged off and get it to grow back in time. So this is the area that we have. It's kind of like what they would call a civil pasture, because it has good grass growing up inside of the trees. And then there's an opening over there where there's a pipeline easement that kind of has a pasture. Like I say, there's only about 3 acres of usable grazing in here, but what we're going to use are these step-in posts, the little bit taller ones. They're 42 inches tall, and I've already cleared a spot with the skid steer, and we're going to put these all in. Hopefully they just step in. The ground is so dry it's hard to do, but I got a hammer too. So we'll go around and get this all built, and then we'll bring the horses down here. And we also, since I'm going to try to keep them down here for like a month or 3 weeks, it might be a good time too for us to worm the whole herd. That way they drop all their parasites here. The 30 days, the eggs and parasites on the farm will die off, and then we can rotate them back and put them on fresh ground. That'd be a good plan.
Okay, we just got them down here, and it was pretty difficult to get the whole herd down here, and we basically forgot to film it. So, but here you go. We got the fence up. There they all are. JR's going to get the water trough for them. There's Soix and Lakota and Karen. Here's Legacy and Patty. Here's Classy. There's Miracle. Oh, here comes Shay running up from behind. There's the Jewel and Magnolia. There's Lady. There's Ozark and Boots. And Chablis and Rain. And there's Happy. Hi, baby girl. And Happy and Ozark are probably going to come back to the barn with us. We'll see if it works. Nice and shady, which is good because it is hot this time right now of year. Hi, buddy. They're gonna follow the fence line probably. Slow down, you're okay, girls. Miracle. Such a pretty girl. Looks kind of magical out here with them in the woods. There's Patty and Legacy. So this is when they're going to try to test the fence. They're all kind of realizing they're stuck in there. They don't know the fence line. Huh, buddy? So we'll see what happens. And the foals, they know electric fence because we have the sheep out there with them, but they also have never been in an area themselves with an electric fence. So we'll have to see what happens. Don't get too close. Don't get too close, baby. I don't know if you can see with the GoPro, but they're walking the fence line back there. So they'll walk all the way around a few times and see where the fence line's at. They're all gonna make the same walk again. Oh, here comes Miracle. Yeehaw! And Boots. And Karen. And Lady. Here they all come again. Oh my goodness. They're just going in a circle. Here they come again. Crazy horses. Patty's in the lead. They are not too thrilled about this yet. They'll settle down eventually, but right now they're not very happy. Look at them going. Here comes JR on the bobcat with the water trough. This is actually JR's parents' skid steer that they graciously let him use quite often. But we're looking into getting one of our own here pretty soon. You would be surprised how much you need a skid steer on a Homestead, and we don't want to put extra wear and tear on theirs. So we're really hoping that we can make that happen sooner than later. So we got them fresh, clean water, and we put it right here kind of in front of the gate just to make it a little bit more secure. Okay, so they're starting to settle down a little bit. So we'll probably come back down here right before it gets completely dark and check on them one more time. And then we'll come back down here in the morning and check on them. But I think they're gonna be good. We've been down here for about 30-ish minutes. Nobody's even attempted to try the fence. And they just keep running like this, and then they'll settle down and start grazing a little bit. So I'd say a couple more minutes and they'll all be settled down and grazing. There's a lot of grass in there. They'll be excited to eat. Nice and cool down here. So it'll be pretty good for just a little while, a couple weeks. Okay guys, this is actually about a week and a half later. And they're all doing good down here. We got them a protein tub. And they've pretty much ate all the grass out of here already. So I think this is the second round bale we fed them. There's Rain. Do you like it down here, Rain? Huh? There's Lakota with Soiks over there. And I think Magnolia's back there in the woods somewhere. So then we took Patty and Legacy. They're up in a little lot by our barn. And then Ozark and Happy are actually up there with Patty. Here is Legacy up in the little pasture by our barn they have. Patty, his mama, is a little bit older and has always been a little bit of a harder keeper. So we wanted to make sure to have her separate from the other horses so we could feed her some extra grain and hay and supplements just to keep her weight on and things like that. And then Happy and Ozark are up here because Becca's getting Ozark ready for some shows later in the month and wants to be able to keep her all nice and pretty. Baby Rain, you're growing up too fast, girl. Her full coat is really shedding off now. You can see that on her neck. This is the bad part about it. This is full. So 2 hauls in the morning and then either 2 hauls in the evening or 1, depending on how much they have drank. And they go through a lot of water. It's a lot of work, but it's only temporary. It won't last long. Here comes Lakota. He always comes and checks the trough out when we're filling it up. Yeah, you want the first drink, huh? Here comes Jewel and Magnolia. Hi, Shay. Good morning. Can you say hello to everybody? You're such a pretty girl, huh? There she is. Magnolia and her mama Jewel just kind of hang out in the pasture, huh? They're just enjoying life right now. Yes, you are. You got it good, girl, huh? There she is. Hi, sweetheart. Hey, Magnolia. Magnolia is still a little bit shy. She doesn't want you to touch her. You can get up pretty close to her, but no touching. So all the other foals come up and want scratched, but not Magnolia. You got to keep your distance and just let her watch you. But as you can see, they're doing pretty good down here. So they'll stay down here a couple more weeks. We may be moving them actually down closer to our river. We have another little area if we can get it situated where we can put the electric fence up down there. So, and then we wouldn't have to haul water. They could drink out of the river. So we'll see if we can get that done. If we do, we'll let you guys see us moving them down there. And we have a few thank yous to do really quickly. This sticky fly paper came from Charlene. Thank you so much. This will really help with the flies. And then someone sent this Clinton Anderson Fundamentals training course for JR and Becca. There was no note, but we really appreciate this. They're excited to watch it and see what else they can learn for training and working with the horses. And then we also got 2 Clinton Anderson books from Penny. So thank you, Penny, for these gifts. We really appreciate it. And maybe you're the one who got the DVDs too. Maybe it was supposed to be together. If that is the case, please just let us know. And then we got a couple of these horsey licks. We have never used these. I guess they're kind of for like training as a reward and a treat. So this will be fun to try. And whoever got this, thank you so much. And then Lauren got us this leather polish and conditioner, which we go through like crazy, keeping the tech clean. So we really appreciate this, and thank you. And then we also got this really beautiful head stall. I believe this was from Lauren too. It was in the same box but wrapped separately. So it's kind of hard to know sometimes with Amazon. So if I'm wrong, please just let me know. But if this is you, Lauren, thank you so much. This is really beautiful and we really appreciate it. Since we filmed this video, we actually got some rain. I know a lot of people have been praying for rain for us, so we really appreciate it. We've gotten rain a couple times now, and the pastures have started to green up just a little bit, so we're really excited. We still need a little bit more rain, but I'm sure it will come. We really hope you enjoyed seeing the horses running around like that. I know we did, standing there watching. It was just so pretty. And don't forget, we are here on YouTube, but we're also very active on our Facebook page and on Patreon. You can find the links in the description of this video. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and God bless you all.